Well, hello, extra milers. How's things? I wanted to film a little bit of my workout today. I have filled you in on several of the different workouts I've done on the Galloway customized training program for the half marathon that Chris Twiggs is putting together for me. And by the way, we'll put one together for you too. So today's a hill workout. I don't think I've spoken about that yet. And I started off in my training a few weeks ago doing 4 of them, right? So when I did that, I found this hill that I'm on now. Let me show you this hill. So here's a little bit about this hill. There it is there. I start down there where those cars are. There's a sidewalk. I come up the hill and I finish right up there. And it's going swimmingly, to use a mixed metaphor there. Today I am doing 8 hills. So I started at 4, and then once a week I obviously did 5, 6, 7. Today is 8. You should check out the Galloway training book that we use for some information on how to find a hill and how long it should be and that kind of thing. Or hang on, because Jeff and I are going to talk in excruciating detail on how to do hills, how to find the right one, how steep to make it, how fast to do it, all of that stuff, you'll know. But it's all in the training programs book as well. And this particular hill I like a lot. It's pretty much perfect for me. As you can see, you probably can't get a really good sense as to the how steep it is, but it's steep enough for me, I'm telling you. At the end of this hill, let me show you. Here's the end, and this sidewalk right here, I stop here and turn right and go. Let me show you. So now at this point I'm walking, and I've got just a slight hill right here that I use for my cool down. I walk up to the top of that hill, about maybe 20 yards or so, and let me show you what I do up there. So after each one of my hill repeats, I get to the bottom and I make that sharp right hand turn. It's a very, very slight uphill. It doesn't matter because I'm walking. But after about 20 yards is where I turn around. And the way I know that is, or where I turn around is, that there's a sewer lid here that I use as a marker. And I'm going to show you my little trick. I didn't invent this, but I sure use the heck out of it. If you count those rocks, there's 7 of them. So at the top of this hill each time, after I've done a hill repeat, I'll walk up and I'll lay 1 stone there. And obviously that's to help me remember how many hill repeats I've done. You laugh, but it doesn't take much for me to forget exactly what hill repeat I'm on. So that's how I remember that. So after each hill I do, and I've walked up this little area and put my stone up there so I can remember, then I've got this slight little downhill, right? It's a little downhill before my hill starts, and the hill goes up that way, right? So one of the things Jeff recommends is that it's great if you can start on a slight downhill before the hill starts going up, and I think that's to build a little bit of momentum. So after I do my little walk up, put my stone down to help me count how many I've gotten, I walk back down this hill, and then about right here I'll start my next hill to get the little momentum, and turn left there and head up the hill. Something like this. The other thing that's good about this hill is at the top it flattens out. So I actually run over the crest for a few steps before stopping, and heading back down for the next one. By the way, just as a reminder, Jeff says huffing and puffing during your hill workout is okay. I didn't sprint, but you can tell that I did push it. So once again, Chris is going to put together for you your training program with the hill repeats. You're going to figure out a nice hill, and I come over here to do it every time. I could obviously do hill repeats anywhere because there's hills in my neighborhood, but I like to do it on the same hill. And although Jeff does not tell us or recommend that you necessarily time yourself, I'm rather anal and I do that anyway. I will hit my lap button down at the bottom of that hill, and then up at the top I'll hit it again. And I've been very, very, very consistent. That does a couple of things for me. The biggest one that I like about that is so that I know that the effort is about the same every time. Mine's about 48 seconds. And I know that if I run a 45 second, I'm sprinting a little bit too fast. He doesn't say anything about trying to increase your turnover rate or do each hill at a faster pace. It's not about that. So that helps me gauge how much effort I've put into it. Makes sense? I feel like I'm getting stronger, and Chris has added one hill each week. I've only looked at a couple of weeks. I know they go up to 10. So eventually, today I did 8. Eventually I'll be doing at least 10, maybe more. I don't know. But stay tuned and I'll let you know. That's all I got. Y'all enjoy your extra mile.